When getting closer to the edge, can you practice to control it, or should you take a small break or slow down to get back to a lesser level of arousal to not go over the edge? Great question. The trick is here to either slow down, just take a breath. When you feel it's like, oh, when this voice is like, oh, but I want to come, it's so good, I want to come, you know. Can anybody relate to that? It's like, oh, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, one orgasm doesn't matter, or it is so innocent, blah, blah, blah. Whatever that voice is like, it's so deeply ingrained. It is so deeply ingrained in all of us, you know, it's in all of us, and it's never really stops. It doesn't, I mean, for me too, it's like, oh my God, I really wanted orgasm. I have to catch myself, sometimes more and sometimes less, yeah? So when you come to the edge, if you're new to this, you bring yourself closer to the edge when you feel like, oh my God, this is close. And then take a deep breath and you relax the body. Then you can even lay still for some moment, and then you start to build the energy again. And what is really helpful here is breath and moving the body. So you start to learn to circulate the energy in the body. So if you get too genital focused, you know, energy goes where attention goes. So start to move the energy in the body. You can take deep, long breath, breathe it up. So you bring it up from the genitals all the way up to the chest, to the heart, and you exhale it and you spread it out into your arms. You can even move it with the help of your arms, because sometimes in the beginning this can be a challenge. This is really important, is to stay relaxed in your muscle tone. And this comes for both men and women. So instead of clenching the muscles, we want to invite the body into an opening. So it is as we create a larger energetic field around us, and where the muscles are relaxed, we invite the pleasure into our body. And when we do that, it also helps us to feel more pleasure. Then if we tense up, you know, then it's much easier to lose it. Yeah. So when you come closer to the edge, take a deep breath, pause, chill down the energy a little bit. And that comes if you're in a couple as well. You're like, oh my God, I'm on my way. You just take a breath until, you know, you practice more. Then you can just like, you just expand in the pleasure. You just ride it. You really edge it. And you're like, fuck, I'm not going to come. And you just keep on breathing and keep on staying open in penetration. It's really beautiful.